Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Michelle here. All right, so how many people out there started 2020 off and you say, no, one of the things I'm going to do first and foremost for 2020, we're going to get back into shape. Okay, I see a bunch of hands out there where we have just the guy to help you get there, Michelle.
That's right, Coach Scott with Big House Gym. Welcome back.
How you doing, man? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me again.
And we know a lot of course, first of the year, everybody's, we're in full swing and we're going to, make all these changes and get fit and so forth.
Right.
And I know you guys are more than a gym over there. What are some of the things you do to kind of keep people, because there's a fall off kind of rate with keeping people engaged in sticking with it?
Yep, and the team that we have in place, I kind of reiterate, the retention side of things. What are we going to do this year that keeps people longer than the couple months that their, motivations are right? So it's more of a paradigm shift, right? So we get resolution off the table, and then we set goals, right? So what's your first couple goals, and then how am I going to be the best resource for you in accomplishing those? And so what we've done, we've kind of rolled out this month, we're doing, more paid in full options rather than the, some gyms will do the $10 a month or, zero down, hoping that person, unfortunately, our industry, that they're not going to utilize the gym as much as they want to.
Okay.
And we're the complete opposite. I want you to utilize the facility. I want to know you by first name. I want to keep you accountable. And we've rolled out a couple different programs, not only on the facility side or the gym side of things. So we do offer like free fitness assessments and stuff like that. But we're getting people signed up. We just launched a 12-week program or a contest per se, which kind of the equalizer there is going to be not only weight loss, but body fat percentage loss. So now we are training people and educating them on the right indicators as far as, in 3 months, where are we going to be?
Okay, let's stop right there. I want you to explain that too, because that's really an important factor here. You said weight loss and then body fat indicators, and about explain how that works, because you may not have what they consider weight loss, but your fat's going to be down.
Exactly, and that's what we're trying to teach is a healthy lifestyle, right? And that doesn't come from making the scale tell me exactly what I wanted to see, right? So if I'm losing lean muscle tissue instead of body fat, am I really getting healthier? Probably not. So that's what we do a good job, is surrounding you and educating you as far as what indicators should I be following throughout this process or transformation, but then how am I setting myself up to sustain those changes that I'm making? So it is a lifestyle change, but we make it real approachable as far as, one, understanding why I'm doing something, but once I get to that point, how am I going to sustain those changes?
Yeah, because once you start building muscle up, that's the key, and you start burning the fat off. What weighs more, muscle or fat?
Well, muscle, for
muscle
sure.
Weighs more.
But then that lean muscle tissue that we're holding on to makes it so much easier to lose that body fat.
Yeah, isn't that great?
So it's such a paradigm shift for people.
And you have to rethink this, don't you?
Absolutely, and that's, I talk people off the ledge all the time. Well, my weight didn't lose. Well, that's, to a certain extent, I don't care what your weight is, right? Look at the indicator of the body fat percentage and that going down. So that's the true beauty of it, and that gets people their life back. They get to take back control. Their energy levels are better. They're a better father. They're, a better,
it affects
mom.
your whole
yes,
life,
absolutely.
how we work, how we parent, all of it.
Got it.
Definitely.
Now, how often does somebody need to get involved with your facility in order to take advantage of everything?
We encourage you. It's kind of
Every day.
It's like going to school, right? If I only go to school once a week, am I really going to be learning all that much? Probably not, right? But then we take into consideration that lifestyle. That person that is working 2 jobs and really, all right, we're not going to stumble upon that time. We got to carve out that time or find that time for you to get yourself that life you deserve, right? So we'll take that into consideration. That's where the difference in our custom program design, which is just writing out your workouts for you, the weekly check-ins of, all right, this is what I want you to do nutrition-wise. We're going to circle back. We're going to meet at the same time next week, and then we'll kind of discuss that. What are we going to do that week moving forward? So it kind of depends person to person, and we get that, right? I understand everyone has a life. Not everyone's at a gym all the time, but we kind of fit ourselves in. That way we're not always on top of you, but we're definitely there when you need us to be.
So you are obviously more hands-on, more engaged, and more interactive and so forth. Is all that part of the membership and the program, or are these all things that you can kind of enhance your?
Right. So I always tell people from day one, I could be as much or as little as a resource as possible, but it's going to come down to how resourceful you want to be. So we surround you with, the fitness assessment. So you're going to get kind of a little touch on everything right off the bat. And then I send people home and I want you to, hey, think about it over the weekend. What do you see yourself realistically doing, moving forward? Okay. Is it the personal training side of things? Is your problem not with the workout side of things, but more the nutrition? Can I be a better resource?
The nutrition is very hard if you don't know what you're doing.
Absolutely. Well, and I look at it like this, the time spent in the gym, you can, clean yourself up, get yourself psyched up, get that half hour or 45-minute workout in. But then what about all the other hours in the day, So that's where that nutrition plays a very, very pivotal role. And not everyone gives the same respect to the nutrition that they do their workout, So that's where it's, yes, workout is great, but without that nutrition piece, you're not going to outwork a bad diet.
Right. And
yeah,
that's
very
important.
good point. And you also I know you wanted to talk briefly just about just the whole concept of transformations.
Right.
And people need to kind of be wary of what's involved there.
Yep, and that's kind of what I alluded to initially with, that paradigm shift essentially of don't make it a resolution, because resolutions almost set yourself up to fail, right? Okay. At a certain point, you're going to stop doing that thing that you were supposed to do every single day. No, let's set a goal. All right, if I have a rough weekend, what am I going to do Monday to kind of turn that back around? Am I going to, constantly take one step forward and 2 steps back? I hope not. But that's where we play a role of checking in constantly. That's what's nice about that smaller field gym, right? So if I don't see you in a couple weeks, I'm going to give you a ring or shoot you an email and say, hey, is everything okay? How
it's accountability, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier in a smaller environment where you're not just surrounded and you're not just a number. It's a completely different environment. So that's where every person that I give a tour to the gym, I let them know we're going to be different from anything you've experienced thus far.
That's awesome. All right, tell everybody where your place is located.
Sure, we're out on the corner of Mill Civic and 50th out there in West Des Moines. Out there with the Urban Cellar and Hy-Vee's out on that corner.
Right, okay.
So it's actually in a strip mall, and a lot of people kind of drive by us. We are located on the corner of the North Building and the Fox Prairie complex out there. Big sign. I'm going to do a better job, especially when it gets warmer, to kind of make sure you can locate us. Right now, I just got a couple yard signs out there, but you throw us in Google Maps, we got everything squared away, so that'll direct you right to our front door.
Worth the effort. Now, last week it was Ditch Your Resolutions Day last week, and you're saying don't even worry about resolutions, worry about a lifestyle change and make yourself healthier, and that's what you're going to do, and you're going to help people do that too, right? Tell everybody what you're going to offer them.
And so with the viewers, I want you to that are obviously following us and our journey, together here. I want to. If you're feeling buyer's remorse or, the gym you signed up for just wasn't what it was all cracked up to be, I want to encourage you to come out and check out with us. A lot of our services that we offer, a lot of people don't know, you don't necessarily have to be a member to take advantage of these. So even if you like your home gym or you're utilizing your at-home gym, you can still utilize this for a lot of the program design, the nutrition pieces.
Sure.
But those people that feel duped, per se, because it happens this time of year, if you're interested in swapping gyms or whatever the case may be, we'll do $0 enrollment fees because we do have month-to-month memberships.
Okay.
Through the January, I'm doing 6-month paid in full options for $150, which is a steal. And then anyone that signs up with a nutrition plan, I'm waiving any type of setup fee, and that saves people $100, $125 right off the top.
Okay. So what do they have to do?
To get started.
Stop in or give you a call?
Say you've seen us with Lou and Michelle, and I'll hook you up.
All right.
And we may even send you home with the blender bottle, just a little cherry on top.
I love that you care over
Absolutely.
there. Absolutely.
And I hope that comes out, right?
Good health and success.
All right, there you have it, folks. Big House Gym. Go see Coach Scott, and he'll take care of you and get you back into shape the way you want to be. Wonderful. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for having me again. Good to see you.
All right.